Hey guys, and welcome to this video. Today we're talking about Chanel Fall 2022 makeup collection, and I currently have two pieces from this collection. I have the limited edition eyeshadow palette in number 58 Intensity, and then I have the new mascara. Now this collection is dropping slowly in different locations. Canada are the lucky ones that they currently have the whole collection at the time when I'm filming this video. In the US, you guys have the lipsticks and the nail polishes, and in most European countries, we have the eyeshadow palette and the mascara. Now in Europe, the lipsticks and the nail polishes are going to launch a little bit later together with the tweed palettes, and in the US, the eyeshadow palette and the mascara should launch again a little bit later, very soon actually. I'm going to make sure to update the links in the description box, and as soon as I see these drop in the US, I'm going to make sure to put links in the description box. Today, we're going to take a closer look at this limited edition eyeshadow palette from Chanel. Now, I have to be honest with you, we have seen already a lot of photos on Instagram and on social media of this eyeshadow palette, and I was absolutely not excited about this palette. I thought that it was quite boring, and I was more excited and looking forward to the tweed palettes. Now I'm going to purchase all of the tweed palettes, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see them. I'm going to show you, as always, everything in natural light, but I have to say that I was really not excited about this eyeshadow palette in particular, because all of the photos that I've seen on social media, the palette looked so boring, incredibly boring. And now that I have it in my hands, I have to tell you that all of the photos that I've seen, they don't do justice. I even watched videos, but somehow in person, the eyeshadow palette is actually so beautiful. That's a huge surprise from Chanel. I thought that I was even thinking to skip this eyeshadow palette, but I'm a huge Chanel lover, as a lot of you know, so I couldn't skip. I rarely skip a Chanel makeup collection, and I'm so happy that I picked this one up. If you're like me, now I'm going to make sure to insert here videos and close-ups of the palette along with swatches in different lighting, because I think that this is going to help you to really appreciate the beauty of this palette and to decide for yourself whether you want to skip it or not, because this one is going to be a limited edition. The palette, initially on the photos, it didn't look exciting, but now holding it in my hands, I have to say that it's actually a lot more interesting than I thought. It's actually absolutely gorgeous because the colors are quite extraordinary. Now we have a warm gold shade, and the whole color story of the eyeshadow palette is kind of a mauvey, violet, kind of a mauvey. I've seen the eyeshadow palette being described as purple. This is definitely not purple. It's more like almost like a dusty, rosy, mauvey colors. It's very interesting. Now we have two velvety matte colors, which are from the new Chanel formula. These are really soft and velvety. Let me go ahead and show you. So I'm going to make sure to show you the palette in different lighting, in direct sunlight, in the shadows, and also here with my studio lights. Now these two colors are velvet matte, absolutely soft, gorgeous. And these two colors have satin finish. I wouldn't say shimmer because they are not really shimmery. The one shade that has the most shine is the warm gold color, and you can probably see now on my finger that it really adds a lot of light, but it's somehow a very interesting gold color. It's almost like a vintage gold color, and with a little bit of, it almost has a little bit of this color here. And then we also have probably the most beautiful mascara that I have ever seen. This is the Noir Allure mascara. Look how gorgeous it is. It's actually, the packaging is the same as the beloved Rouge Allure lipsticks from Chanel. It has the same click opening. It opens just like that. You take out the wand. It comes with a rubber wand, and I tried this mascara yesterday for the first time. I really loved it. It stayed really nice. I tried the mascara actually yesterday at noon, and it stayed beautifully on my lashes until the evening. So I will need a few more days to be sure about the mascara and to evaluate properly the mascara, but I really like the wand so far. It's a rubber wand, which is something that I always like for my lashes. and then you just close it. You don't twist, you just close it exactly like the lipstick. I really like this click packaging from Chanel. Now I have to say that I'm very, very pleasantly surprised this year from Chanel. They are killing it with the releases. So right away, I just want to say bravo to Chanel's team that works on the makeup releases. This year we have so many amazing, beautiful makeup releases from Chanel. I actually didn't see a weak release from Chanel this year. Everything that they released was just stunning, absolutely worth the splurge, in my opinion. Now, I only have a little bit of tinted moisturizer, but I used it very lightly. I'm actually used the Sisley tinted moisturizer, the one that I really love. I mentioned in one of my previous videos, but it is a little bit deeper than my skin tone, and even though I applied the thin layer, you can still see that my neck is a little bit paler. I'm going to set my face with a little bit of powder because it's really hot outside, and then I'm going to probably bronze my neck a little bit. I'm going to use the oversized Healthy Glow powder. So just a little bit of powder. I'm using a Chanel loose powder. And all of the products that I have on my face are going to be in the description box. Now, before I continue with the eyeshadow palette, I just want to take a moment and tell you that I believe that I found actually the reason why some of you are experiencing difficulties with this product. This is the new Chanel Water Fresh Blush, and I know that a lot of you have this product, some of you love it, and some of you are experiencing difficulties. Now, I think that I found the reason why you might be experiencing some difficulties with this product. Now, I've already shown this product, I reviewed this product, and it's my favorite blush, one of my favorite blushes, because it gives such a healthy, beautiful look. I have it on my cheeks today, and it's very light, very beautiful. So I have a couple of tips for you. First of all, you have to really choose the right shade for you. You shouldn't go too dark, because when I was in my local Chanel counter a few days ago, when I was in France actually, I went to a Chanel counter and I tried one of the deeper shades. I tried it on my face and really did not like it. So light peach is the shade that currently matches my skin tone quite well. Also light pink is really great on me. But if I decide to go deeper, if I decide to choose one of the deeper shades, it just doesn't look natural. Probably it's because of the consistency of the blush. So tip number one, choose the right color that is going to complement your skin tone, because the whole philosophy of Chanel makeup is not to change who you are, but actually to celebrate your own beauty. That's the whole philosophy of Chanel makeup. So it makes sense that you should just choose the right shade for you. Choose a shade that is going to complement beautifully your skin tone. And then the other thing is, I always say when you start applying this product, now this product can be applied alone without foundation, just to refresh the face, and it looks beautiful. It's one of my favorite ways actually to use this product without foundation, just on top of my sunscreen, to add this glow from within to my face. Then another way is to use it on top of your foundation, which is a classic way to use it, of course. And then also you can use it to refresh your face during the day, even on top of your foundation and on top of your powder. As long as you tap and you don't swipe, you're going to be able to use it also to refresh your makeup during the day. You have to try this one. Now, what I found today is that when I was applying this product, I did not take my time to break the bubbles, like for real, to break the pigment, and I didn't like the effect. I got the effect that probably some of you that are not happy with this product are getting. So the brush that you're using is very important. It's very important to get a brush with short bristles, not too soft, because the kind of brush that is going to be able to break the bubbles and after that to apply the blush onto your cheeks. The one that I love to use with this blush is number 24 by Refra, and I have it on the back of my hand. I like to break the bubbles, but really like I'm literally swirling the brush and taking my time so that I make sure that on the brush I have only the pigment. And now, even though I have powder on my face, I'm just going to tap a little bit and apply a little bit more blush, because why not? But I only tap, and that's how it's not going to move my foundation. It's just going to bring more life to my complexion. Now, moving on to the eyeshadow palette, I just wanted to let you know and share with you this tip. in case you are struggling to find a way to work with this product. Now I'm going to start with the soft matte shade, and I'm going to apply this one all over my, actually in my crease. I want to use this color in my crease. And I'm going to use it lightly because I like to apply, today I'm in the mood for a very light everyday look, and I'm just exploring the palette. The color blends so effortlessly, beautifully, and since this is a Chanel eyeshadow palette, Chanel actually improved their eyeshadow formulations, and now the matte colors of Chanel are incredibly soft, velvety, even better than the ones that Dior have. Sorry Dior, but it's the truth. I prefer Chanel's formulation. I don't think that, like, the mattes of Chanel lately have been incredible quality. The quality just has been amazing of the matte colors of Chanel, and I really love the satin colors of Chanel because they don't really have shimmer, they don't really have this kind of visible shimmery particles, but they add pure light to the eyelids. Now the lighting today tends to be changing all the time. It's really hot, but at the same time we have this kind of a weird lighting. Anyways, I'm going to go in with this color, which I think is going to be my favorite. This is like a one and done eye color. It's absolutely stunning. And I'm going to apply this color all over my mobile eyelid. I'm just going to pack the color. And you can probably see immediately that it doesn't have a shimmer. I think that this eyeshadow palette is going to look beautiful on a lot of different skin tones. Okay, change of hairstyle in the middle of the video. There is no style involved here, but it's so hot and I just needed to remove my hair because it's really hot outside. Anyways, moving on to, I'm actually going to get a small brush and use the warm gold color in the inner corners of my eyes. Just adding a little bit of light. And the gold is somehow, it is like, if you see the palette in person, or probably switch to the part where I'm showing you close-ups and swatches of the palette, you're probably going to see that the gold actually has a little bit of mauvey undertone. I know that it sounds weird, but I can tell that they put something in this gold. It's not your typical vintage gold color, but it's just, I can see that this gold was created specifically for this palette. And then moving on to, I just want to apply a little bit of the dark matte color, this lovely, almost like a plummy color. It's beautiful. I can definitely see that there was a lot of thought in this palette. It's not something that they created just on the go, which is something that I always appreciate when brands actually think about the whole color story, think about each color of a palette. I really appreciate when I see the work on a certain collection, on a certain palette, because these are expensive makeup items and I always want to see a little bit of effort from the brands. I always want to see that they are thinking, and this is exactly what's happening with Chanel this year. I just see that every release was very well thought. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, but I'm really pleasantly surprised by Chanel this year. I'm just using a clean brush. Actually, this is a Chanel brush. I'm going to make sure to link all of my brushes in the description box. This is just a clean, fluffy brush that I'm using to blend everything on my eyes. Now I'm going to be using one eyeliner from Chanel that I already have. This one is Prune Intense, and I think that it's going to match beautifully with this palette. Let me see, I've used this one quite a lot. I'm going to swatch it right here, and yes, it is exactly almost the same color as the dark matte velvety shade. So I'm going to apply this one right in the roots of my lashes. I was interrupted by a couple of packages that just arrived, and the delivery guy saw me with half my makeup done. Anyways, doesn't matter. Now, moving on to the palette. Now, off camera, the only thing that I did was apply a little bit of this velvet matte color, the dark color, on my lower lash line, just the outer lower lash line. And now it's time to try the mascara. I curled my eyelashes, and I have been very excited for this mascara because this clip packaging is very beautiful. Now, yesterday when I tried it, I was really happy with the results and the way it separates my lashes. It looks like it gives it separates the lashes, it gives enough volume and length at the same time. I think that this is a beautiful all-in-one mascara, but I'm going to update you in one of my next videos. Okay, so once again I was interrupted by deliveries, this time a very delicious delivery. It was from the local bakery. They sent some croissants and a nice package arrived from M Cosmetics. I took the time to unbox it immediately. They have some new lip glosses, which I'm going to be swatching in the next video. I took advantage of that to make myself a cup of coffee. And let's go ahead and apply a second layer of the Allure mascara. So far, I really like it, but exactly at the time when I was applying it, the liver is cold, so I had to stop, and I want to see. Oh, this mascara is really being challenged today. But we're going to see what happens. I'm going to update you in one of my next videos because I want to wear it for a week so that I can form an opinion and tell you how it wears throughout the day and everything. So far, I really like it. I think that it's really being challenged today because... Now, unfortunately, I suppose that when I'm done with my makeup, nobody's going to come and see it, but everyone saw the makeup in the making. Wow, that's life. Anyway, so I was thinking about the lipstick that I want to use, and I think that I want to use the Rouge Coco Bloom in the shade Radiant. I still don't have from the new lipsticks. I can't wait to try them. So this is actually Radiant, which I think might work well with this look. Actually, I just remembered that one of the Dior lipsticks that I have is going to pair beautifully with this look. Now, this is the second color that I'm thinking about. This one is Rouge Allure Velvet in number 108. This one. Or I may go for a classic, and this is Rouge Allure 174. This is Rouge Angélique. This is just a nice nude color. Not really sure which one I want to use. Let's do a Chanel lipstick. I'm going to go lightly with Radiant. Okay, I think that I like the look. I think that I like the lipstick. And now for highlighter, I'm going to be using the beautiful Camellia highlighter, which I unfortunately forgot that I have. And I forgot to put this one in my mid-year luxury beauty favorites. But a few of you guys asked me, like, why didn't you put the Camellia highlighter? I thought you like it. I love it. I just forgot, like, sometimes I forget the products that I have, and thank you so much for reminding me. Now, in my next video, I'm going to compare the new eyeshadow palette from Chanel to other eyeshadow palettes that I have from Chanel and from other brands. So please leave your suggestions. Sometimes you know better than me what I have in my makeup collection. Sometimes I tend to forget about some palettes because it's always a rush. Brands are always releasing so many new makeup products that I'm always in a rush. So sometimes I tend to forget actually products that I have. So this is going to be the finished look. I'm probably going to apply a little bit of bronzer. And there we have it, my favorite oversized bronzer from Chanel. This one is so lovely, velvety, soft. I'm just going to apply it here to add a little bit more color. And this is going to be the finished look. Be sure to subscribe because I'm going to have more videos dedicated to the Chanel Fall 2022 makeup collection. I can't wait to purchase a few of the lip colors and also a couple of nail polishes. I think that the colors are beautiful. And of course, I'm going to purchase all of the new Tweed palettes, and I'm going to show you comparison swatches. I'm going to show you all of the palettes in natural light so that you can make an informed decision for yourself which ones are going to be the right ones for you. I am very, very pleasantly surprised by Chanel this year. I think that they are creating amazing makeup collections. Truly, I see that they are working really hard on the makeup releases, and I see a lot of inspiration. I don't know what it is, but way to go, Chanel. You're taking all of our money. I think that the mascara is beautiful. I think that this eyeshadow palette is definitely worth considering whether you want to have it in your collection or not. It all depends on you, whether these are going to be your colors or not, but I think that it's quite unique. I think that I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes from Chanel. I've had all of them, probably with a couple of exceptions, but I have almost everything from Chanel, I believe. And I don't think that I have colors that are similar or that are repeats. So I think that this eyeshadow palette is quite unique. I really like the color story, especially for the fall season. I think that it's very nice, very beautiful. So that was all from me for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having the most beautiful summer. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!